Ross Hardy, InkJetCarts technical support, back with the MaxifyIB4020, and as you can see, we have illuminated a light. We have it on a USB. We have printed the initialization, and we have printed a bunch of yellow. I shot 25, then I shot another 30. There's 15. Full color yellow, 8.5 by 11. Not gonna lay down any more ink than that. $32 so far. 35. So it looks like we got 40 pages plus the test print that comes when you install the software. Got 40 pages. I shot 55 pages, and that's on a standard size cartridge. So we're going to get out the yellow 2200. We're going to load it up with some ink, and then we're going to replace that squawk box for that yellow being empty. So let's just show you how much ink this 2200 XL. Bear in mind, the ones that come with the printer are 2200s and not 2200 XLs. It's going to be a simple fact of pulling the refill plug. You're going to need to put that back in. The cartridge is useless without that plug, so don't lose it. You're going to need to get a 60 milliliter syringe, and you're going to need at least 30 mils. So let's pick up 30. We pulled our refill plug. Yep, I want to say it's going to be about 60 mils. Now, a 4-ounce bottle, we ship 125 milliliters in our 4-ounce bottle, so it's actually 4+ ounces of fluid. So out of our 4-ounce starter kit, you're going to get roughly might want a paper towel. So there's 10 left in the syringe. I got 50 in there, but I got a lot of foam. Rather than try to refill it nice and slow like I should have, I can guarantee you I can get 10 more mils in this cartridge because I got a lot of foam because of the way I squirted it in there real fast. So 125 ml bottle, 4 ounces, on our website for $14. We'll refill this cartridge twice. Now it's squawking with the light, and it says the ink may have run out. I shot roughly 55 pages. There's one final step you're going to want to do, and that is you're going to want to pull the airport plug. You're going to even want to make sure that that hole is clear. And then I want you to see that there's some air there, okay? These white tips that we have in your kit which are gonna be replaced by clear tips instead of this angled clear tip. There's going to be a straight clear tip. Those are going to be the ones we're going with, but the one I'm going to show you is this one. What I want to do is I actually want to penetrate this valve right here, and I just want to suck a little ink out of it and put it back in my bottle. I want to do that, and I want to make this exit valve solid with ink. I don't want air in my cartridge. Now, there is a release lever here, and as you can see, when you press it, the cartridge snaps out. I can assure you this cartridge is dry. And then I'm going to put in the refillable cartridge, and then I'm going to close the door and look at the LCD monitor. You can refill these cartridges too and reuse them as well. And right now it says processing. And on the printer only model, they don't give you a lit, so it is an LCD, and it's a really old-fashioned one with just black on a green screen, and it's in certain lighting you may not be able to see it, so you have to be right over it. And obviously it's gonna take it because it's actually already says printing. So it's back to printing my jobs that I had sent to it, which was, I thought we said we printed 40 full sheets of yellow to deplete that factory cartridge so we could show you this procedure. I can assure you this cartridge is dry. There's nothing in it, and I don't even see it. It tells you exactly when to pull it. And now it's going to go back to printing the remainder of the job, because I shot 30 on the second salvo, 20 on the 25 on the first, so that's 55. It printed roughly 40, so it's going to print another 15 here in a few seconds. That's not good. And then whatever you draw out of the cartridge, put it back in your ink bottle, or recap it tightly. Don't spill it. Bear in mind, after one refill, if you discount my thumb where the foam is, I've still got well over half a bottle. You would have, if you filled it nice and slow with no foam, you would have exactly 2 refills on each one of the narrow cartridges. Now, if that is true, then each 4-ounce bottle is only going to be one of the XL blacks. But what are these cartridges rated at? I believe they're rated at 4,000 pages per cartridge. No one is ever going to print solid sheets of yellow. There's very little reason to do that except as a test, which is what we're trying to do, is to deplete the ink rapidly so we can show you the video and show you the method of refilling the cartridges and putting them in. There is no maintenance mode on this printer to change the cartridge prior to it actually running out. It actually wants you to change the cartridge when they tell you to change the cartridge. There is a print head cleaning function, there is maintenance functions and all that, but I want you to not, unlike some of the other cartridges, you can print this cartridge until the printer actually says it's out of ink. Pull the cartridge, it'll be basically bone dry. Refill it back to full, put it back in the printer, and it will let you use it, and it will show a new ink level of full again. Canon has come a long way providing pigmented inks for their printers, and coming out with a 20,000 plus page printer duty cycle. And this would be roughly 41. Looks no different than number 40 using our inks. And I can guarantee you the new inks have already purged through to the print head. It's going to continue to print. It's going to finish off another 15 jobs. I'll come back with another short follow-up video. In the meantime, Ross Hardy with InkJetCarts technical support with the new Canon Maxify IPF or IB4020 inkjet printer. I like them. I like the amount of ink that they contain. I like the size of the refillable cartridges, holding 4 full ounces on the black and 2 full ounces on each one of the colors. You're going to be able to print long print runs without issues. And this printer has the ability to beat just about any Epson on the market. Ross Hardy, InkJetCarts technical support, print number 2, and that's roughly 42. I'll be back with some data for you on the close-up video where we're going to let the remaining prints print, and then we're going to possibly show you a few things on this dark. I wish it popped up, I really do, but we're going to deal with what we've been dealt with. Ross Hardy, InkJetCarts technical support. Thank you for your time.